my XSplit configuration's recently corrupted, which means that I've had to reset my entire streaming setup, and now I'm stuck in this like weird thing of like I gotta figure out how to get my shit set back up. Because it's not the same as it used to be. I need to modify. I need to make a new. I think we're live proper though, and it's not dying. So we'll start up the game in like 2 seconds, just once I post that we are live. I'm sorry. Get out of here. There we go. Take me to the campaign. Right. We were in actual hell now. Actually, we are in Cadingier Sanctum? I don't know.
Do you fucking got it?
I don't know how to pronounce that. There's no there's no phonetics. I require phonetics. That's why
I require phonetics.
I do. Now I actually want that though. I want like a demonic entity of some kind to just in a video game or something, or somebody that sounds like an old Transformers character, like a Starscream voice to just, I require phonetics. I should unplug that, shouldn't I? I had a controller plugged in, and I just realized that was showing up as prompts, and 10 to 1, what would happen is I would shoot gun, and then it would go bah! On my desk somewhere. Oh god, I forgot how Doot controls. Right, we found a man. We ended upon finding a man last time. Praetor token gained. I don't remember what any of this. I'm lost. Literally speaking, like I do not remember where to go. You know what? This is probably a pretty good sign of where to go. Gonna be honest with you. A big ominous green thing and just floating. Doesn't take damage. Don't remember what you do. Vortex? Vortex. Go in the mystery hole.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah?
No.
You got something to say?
No. Also, I'm gonna bet you Shepard's not gonna show up.
I don't know.
No, like, I want to bet you that Shepard won't show up.
Shepard, if you're listening somewhere from the void, now's your time to show her wrong. Summon him here. Somehow. With the oh, fuck me. Okay, never mind.
Nick might show up.
Are you just like taking the odds on additional cast and crew?
Shepard is a definite no. He's not gonna arrive. I can't get fucking comfortable.
Hey Tucker, how's it go? You're okay? I mean, okay is better than bad, so like, there you go. If nothing else, you had that going for you. I don't remember what I'm doing. Like, quite literally.
I have a dumb song stuck in my head, so...
What's that?
Stay with me.
Wait, what?
Something, something, something.
Oh, you had that. Okay. That's, I mean, that's fine. That's just... You've just got Japanese music from the 80s and 90s caught in your head. That's no different than Nick and I normally.
I don't appreciate that you keep staring at the wall. What do you see?
What do you see with your cat eyes? Please? Thank you. I haven't played a game that runs at over 100 and whatever FPS in a long time. This game is freaking me the fuck out. For real, like, it feels like it's moving too fast now. Part of me is like, it's Sunday. Nick and Shepard are both around. We should just be, like, playing the shittiest game of Apex.
Yes, hurt me more.
Hurt me more? Oh, there you go. Your cat sees skulls in the walls. There you go. There's your answer. You should probably, like, not say that to Rachel, though, because she might take it seriously. Oh, cool. Sick.
Watashi wa watashi.
I don't remember how to melee! What is melee? Every game has a different melee. What is melee? Is F. Why is it F? Is it F for fight? Oh, he's already dead. Okay. Dude, I haven't played a game that controls this quickly in so long. I feel like shit. Bound it to the mouse. That's a smart idea.
Stay with me.
So Rachel's learned the joys of City Pop and now can't stop. He's talking about Chromatic Dragon tomorrow. Game of Tau Battletech tomorrow as well. Sorry. Okay, these are all words that I can't really focus on right now because I have to be busy doing the shoot kills. Get the fuck out of here. Well, that was a problem now, wasn't it? Once you pop, it's great. Fantastic.
If I had any energy, I'd do an art stream, but I just...
Joking, I say anytime you want to do an art stream, you just have to be appropriately horny.
Yeah, more or less.
Dude, I'm actually so bad at this game right now. Give me orb. Give me quad damage orb. Fucking get rid of your skull. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, hi. Cool, that worked out. Going pew-pew with your gun? I mean, like, you can go pew-pew with your gun if you want to. I feel so awkward walking around in this game right now. It's just like it's too fast for my eyes to remember how to keep up. After playing games at like fucking 60 or below recently. The adjustment period is strong. Storm Surge reminds you of the mechs from Battletech. Ow! Fucking screaming skulls. These fucking Zelda enemies.
Is that why you're staring at the wall?
It's because they hear the fingers behind them.
Not fingers, but there is like crunching. So I'm assuming there's a mouse in the wall. It's gonna die.
It's a possibility. Okay. Ow. Ow. Ow! Okay, he's dead. Sometimes you just have to be really bad, and as long as you're okay enough to persist, you will.
Shepard was here.
Hi.
He is here. He is in fact here. You
Shit.
have made me win a bet. She did not believe you would be here.
Hi, Rachel.
You sound like shit.
I like garbage because I am.
That's sufficiently depressing.
Yeah. This is Doom 1, right? Played a bit of this one.
This
It's
is
pretty good.
you're a little more echoey than you used to be.
Oh. It's my condenser mic.
Oh yeah, like are you further away from it?
How about now?
That's a little bit better, yeah.
Alright.
Shepard has entered the arena. Yes.
Pasta. Welcome. Welcome to the show. Thank you for coming out.
Pasta likes pasta.
I like pasta. He's a nice man. And the
He also likes breaking pasta. God, my fucking keyboard is like having a fit with this game because it's trying to run the RGB profiles for it.
Not sure who that is.
The RGB profiles are the colors on the keyboard. It has this special keyboard thing that I don't want to run because it fucks up my keyboard, and so I've turned it off, but it does not work, so I had to go into the settings and delete it.
Hello, Chicken Chaser LP. Thanks
That's my coworker.
Oh,
Yeah.
we've heard lots of nice things. Nice. Wow, that's so nice.
Yeah, it's almost like you're one of the few human beings that I have a close association with.
Right? Crazy.
It's like 2 of the 3 people that I'm closest to are here currently.
Yes.
And one of those people somewhat dislikes me sometimes. Whether that's Rachel or
Oh,
Nick,
yeah.
I'm trying to learn.
Blows fucking head off. There you go. Oh yeah. Mm.
I actually kicked... Well, I didn't even kick his head off. I kneed his head off.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's all it really takes, you know? Is just one firm kick to the jaw.
Or a chainsaw to the side of the back.
Dude, that has never left my brain. Like, that lives in my brain rent-free.
Wow, rent free. So
Yeah.
generous.
It's like, I still remember the day you first said that, and I just... Like, I can't believe that that is a thing that exists in my brain as a result of it. It was so stupid. It was literally just you sitting there playing Gears while I am sitting there with Tiffany, and she's brought her dumbass friend. And they're just, like, talking, and then you just chainsaw to the side of the back as loud as you can, and we all look at you like, what?
Yeah.
Okay, this is
Wonder if
probably
this-
bad. Oh, never mind.
Wonder if the sequel to this is good.
I've heard nothing but good things except the DLC gets a little bit ridiculous at times, apparently.
Nice.
Person 3 is entered? Yeah, this is my oldest existing friend.
Dude, you just fisted that thing's eyeball out.
I did.
Yeah.
I don't trust myself for this. Oh yeah, also for those of you who care, there will be some Spelunky videos going up that are not from like a month ago when I recorded them, but from last night where Nick and I played Spelunky co-op and have learned that that is like the most fun thing that exists, except the fact that Nick can't stop killing me.
Fuck Nick.
That's about right.
Where is he anyway?
That was the joke actually earlier. Was Nick has a higher chance of showing up than Shepard does? Was the bet?
Yeah, that's true. That's a fair bet. I would have taken that. But you know, sometimes things and stuff happen.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm just gonna call out Nick and say he's probably getting the sex. Or watching
Lucky
anime,
bastard.
which are about the same thing, honestly.
Or sexy anime times.
Shepard, do you have COVID?
No, I just have some phlegm in my throat that I'm trying to clear, and I'm talking a little. My girlfriend's sleeping, so I'm talking a little bit quieter.
Are you in the bedroom with her, or are you like out in the?
No, dude. I'm at my setup.
Oh, like you actually got it set up now. It's not you living off of the vanity mirror anymore.
No, man. Did I not send you any pictures?
No, I asked you to.
Oh.
I think you sent me like one picture of it when it was sitting on the vanity, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Dude, I'll send you the new ones. Like your input. It's a pretty good time having my own setup here, and yeah, she's sleeping in the other room. So I was like, oh, and I'm off Sundays now, so I was like, oh shit, get in the bag.
I was saying to Nick that because you are off Sundays and he is usually off and available on Sundays, and I am almost always off and available on Sundays, we should play like the shittiest games of Apex.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I play it on PC, so like,
yeah,
you're probably like, all right.
We actually
garbage, by the
can
way.
almost win if we have snaps on our team, but without snaps, I think we might be fucked.
Dude, I'm terrible. I'm just telling you now. I've never killed anyone.
Okay, even I can get some kills, but I think I like to believe that my getting kills is a result of me having an 144 hertz monitor.
Oh.
Anime over sex, resist the temptation. I mean,
I've gone with it without a year. I'm pretty kind of. I'd fall to temptation right about
what
now.
if you
Why is
just put
sex
on?
in 4 asterisk? Why?
I'm sorry.
Chicken chaser. I don't understand.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
Oh. Sex, or is it supposed to be over sexy? 4 asterisks.
I think it's supposed to be like I don't see any asterisks. First of all,
Really? Why is there asterisks on my end? That's
I
weird.
don't know.
Wow, I'm censored.
Oh, dude, don't even get me started on people talking about censorship right now. Yeah, there's no asterisks.
What is wrong with my Twitch then? Yes, pasta. I'm all right. Thanks for
Honestly,
thanks for
though,
asking. Though,
like
man.
not even
Thanks for coming out too. Thanks.
not even for sex. Just man, I just wish Rachel could just like be here.
Damn,
There,
that is
It's been a
depressing.
year. It's literally going to be a year in
Wow.
March.
no, it's already
Well-
been a year.
Well, that's good that you guys could talk like regularly with the mic and stuff, but that
Yeah.
still sucks, man. That would be so hard.
Yeah, but I want a dick in me, Shepard.
Oh,
So if
I don't know where to go with that, but the coffee's still very warm, so I'm gonna
That's-
drink this coffee.
that's usually the right answer for that. If you want the greatest example of
Also,
like-
hi, Rachel.
if you want the greatest example of being clueless about that sort of shit, Shepard, Nick genuinely tried to argue that his girlfriend having different work hours than him was tougher than like what Rachel and I deal with, but they live in the same house.
What a fucking idiot!
He was like, dude, like she gets up at like this time, and like we barely have any time together. And I'm like, Nick, I haven't seen my girlfriend in a year.
You're an idiot. Wow.
Yeah, that made me a little upset.
What an ass clown.
Like it wasn't
I
even him being rude. It was just he's kind of just dumb
Clueless.
sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like,
But I mean,
after
so are
we
you, so we're
explained
used to
it,
this.
after we explained it, he's kind of like,
Oh yeah, you're right.
Well, I tell people at work, they're like I'm like, I miss my boyfriend, and they're like, oh, just I'm like, he lives in Canada, and then like that's the end of it, and then they
Yeah.
sort of look at me, they get like a blank expression, they go, oh, COVID, and I'm like, yeah.
The gym.
COVID.
But, yeah. Yeah.
One guy I work with was like, that's why you're so stressed. You haven't gotten laid in a year. I'm like, you're literally not wrong, but please don't talk to me about that.
Yeah.
I mean, was it like one of the mechanic guys?
Yeah.
That's why,
Greasy.
because they're a mechanic.
Yeah, it's one of the 8 guys that always draws me sticky notes.
Okay.
One guy drew. I have pictures
Oh,
of all
fuck.
the sticky notes that, like, one guy drew a picture of.
Dude, I hate this.
It was a sticky note of like a really bad
fuck,
drawing
I'm
of
dead.
me hugging. He was like, you plus the guy on your phone lock screen.
Wait,
I'm
what?
like, how did you see my phone's lock screen? And I asked him, and he was just like, it was just there, and something pinged so the lock screen, like my phone
I'm more
lit up.
upset if I'm on your lock screen.
But
Too
no,
many
it's
apps.
not you. It's Aizawa from
Oh,
my.
okay. So it's actually Nick, is what you're saying.
So the guy was just like, you plus the guy on your lock screen, and he tried to draw like the floaty hair and the scarf. And I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, well, now y'all know that I'm a weeb. Well, that's great.
Too many ass tricks. Well, you know what, Tucker? You're absolutely right.
How do I get
And my
into
ass can only do so many.
Okay, we got a lot of upgrade things, so we need to upgrade.
I want to get the sequel. It looks good. I played a bit of this one. Yeah, I thought it was a lot of fun.
They go on sale so often. Like, you could get the sequel for probably like 15, 20 bucks.
Ooh,
No problem.
nice.
Like, whenever stuff goes on, it's on Game Pass, but I don't know if Shepard like wants to actually own it or just rent it, basically.
I don't know, because like I played the first one because my friend lent it to me, and I was like, this it's like a fun romp, but like for a while, you know what I mean?
I'd still prefer to own games most of the time. I use Game Pass if it's like, this is a game I'm never going to come back to.
Yeah, that's fair.
Also, you have access to all my games, so you can technically just play this game.
Fuck. Yeah, that's right.
You can't right now because I'm playing it, but
Yeah, I'm a feature for this stream.
not a bug.
Get in the bag, the Noid bag. Featuring the lecherous Tengu here to
Ironically speaking, you came up with the name Lecherous Tengu when you were far more perverse, and now we have Rachel here, and it's like, you can't even compete.
lascivious.
I don't think I'm the horniest of us.
I think you're the horniest of us. I think that
I don't know.
I think that like teenager Shepard might have been a lot higher.
I get pretty fucking horny too sometimes, so
Well, like teenager, you used to go up to girls and be like, "I want to eat your eggs."
that was a thing.
Dude, I can't find Russ's
Disclaimer,
videos. Did you take those down?
Disclaimer: I was super high for a year.
I do remember you showing up at my house once and
Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed shit. Fucking.
Whoa, he fell so far.
It's like time is moving so fast and so slow, man.
Hey! I was today years old when I found out that if you accidentally close a tab in Google Chrome, you can just right click and say reopen close tab.
Nice. Oh, no need to be sorry, Pasta. It's all good. I don't know what you're apologizing for, but you're doing your best, man, and you know we appreciate the love and support we get.
What are you talking
coming out?
about?
You know, for the channel and the streams.
Once had a girl in high school.
She was
my soul.
See, it's asterisks for me, so you guys need to decensor it.
I think that means that you have that set up in your Twitch censorship.
Yeah, it's not asterisks for me. So.
Yeah, I think you have. Do I have like a double jump now?
Let me see settings, probably, right?
Yeah, I. I love that that's censored for you.
Security and privacy, maybe. No. Notification. I don't know.
Shepard has Babin filter. Yeah.
Yeah, how do I take that off?
I wanted to throw out a grenade, but I couldn't.
Damn it!
I don't remember the grenade button.
I'm gonna learn this course, even if it kills me.
That's the spirit, man. Where the fuck is that?
Dude, please stop touching me.
Mayo,
Also known as the Ballad of
Naka,
Noid in high school.
Odayo Tadaki.
Oh, she's trying to learn fucking 80s Japanese pop music.
Fucking yeah!
Like, imagine having the desire to become multilingual entirely just to sing songs.
Do you want to know who did that for the entire Nier Automata and Nier?
Those aren't even real languages!
Exactly! And
Only
I can
subs
sing...
can see swear words. I mean, if Shepard had money to give me, I would take it, but I don't want Shepard to give me money when he's like, you know, I don't want to say broke, but...
I'm living a rent life. I'm pretty poor too, Rachel. I'm not gonna lie.
I live crazy. If it wasn't for commissions, I wouldn't have food or gas. Do you know how long I've just been eating ramen noodles because you can buy a pack of 12 for $2?
To be honest, no.
Months I've been living off of it because I had a job where I was getting paid $22 an hour and now I make $13. So
America,
USA.
yeah,
best country in the world.
yeah. Living in the USA.
Dude, this is
It
fucking Dark
sucks.
Souls music playing right now.
But I learned the entire fucking weird like
The
chaos
language.
language
Yeah.
in Nier because I was like, I want to sing these songs. Like, and I literally any soundtrack that you pull up, I can sing it. I'm proud of myself, but that also just means I played the game 18 times.
I mean, Nier games are like pretty good. It's just they're also really bad.
They look so bad.
Nier looks really ugly, and also like some of the gameplay elements are really jank and fucky.
Yeah, I'm glad they fixed it.
Yeah, I can't wait for Nier Replicant's like remake to come out, and then it to have like a secret ending after you've deleted your save game, and then it counts a new game plus secretly without telling you when you start up a new game, and then you get a whole different story. And Yoko Taro's like, nobody found that out for 3 years.
Does it say I'm in the room again?
What?
Where am I?
What are you talking about?
How do I change it? What the fuck did I do? I can't.
Here's the thing, now that you said that, when Nier
Also,
comes
G
out,
brings out my chainsaw for grenade. I don't know why. We gotta look this up. Anyway, you're saying?
now that you said that though, you know what that means. You have to play through it.
Well, that's the thing is when Nier Replicant comes out, it comes out like April, right?
Mm-hmm.
When Nier Replicant comes out, you and I are gonna play that game on stream together, and we will do every ending. I will grind all the weapons as long as you promise that you will be in every single stream that I do of Nier and not fall asleep.
Tyler, that's asking a lot of me.
It just
That
means
means-
it just means instead
No,
of doing other
that-
things one day, we'll start a stream at like 5.
And that also means that when we say the stream's gonna start at 8, that means you stop what you're doing at 7:30 to get the fucking stream ready at 8. Not, let's start the stream at 8, and then we sit there and we talk and you look at stupid shit on Reddit, and then you start the
I
stream.
look at stupid shit on Reddit. I look at stupid shit in my Discord. I don't see grenade in here.
Hello, everybody, and good evening.
Oh,
And
God.
thank you for joining us
He's
for
turned
this
into an
stream.
ASMR monster.
Stop it.
Equipment? It's equipment? It counts as equipment? Grenade counts as equipment? Alright.
Shepard.
We now return to our scheduled program of
Next
demon
Shepard.
fisting.
We are
Shut
demon
the
fisting,
fuck
though. Like,
up.
that's real.
Please, just shut the fuck up. Shepard.
Okay, but that's just switching between. What's the usage button? Because we did forget how to
Usage?
use. We did forget how to use the grenade last time, and it got to the point where Misty was like yelling at me to use the grenades.
For some reason, the
Use equipment is left control or mouse 3.
Stay with me.
It is mouse 3. That's fucking dumb.
how do I get this thing to start streaming the chat again so I can address our viewers? Fuck.
Was this where they found my
Excuse
body?
me?
Let me see if this will
He's
work.
lost Chad.
No, that excuse me was me burping.
Okay.
Here we go. Hi. Alright, we're good. We are back. We are live. But are we really alive? I don't know.
Stay with me.
It depends on your interpretation of, like, you know, different
Life.
philosophical stuff.
I'm alive, but I'm not living.
Very true. I feel that, man. What's this? Wow,
Oh,
very nice.
I forgot. So I went to, because today I woke up and one of my friends was just like, I know COVID's a thing, but I'm lonely. I'm like, yo, me too. And they were like, do you want to go get Japanese food? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And so we went, we got Japanese food, and I was like, fuck yeah, this is great. And then we were like, you know what, while we're doing this, we might as well weep out. And we went to the anime store. And so when we went to the anime store, I bought so much Legend of Zelda merch.
Nice.
Which is amazing
'Cause
because
the-
you've only played one.
Breath of the Wild. And that's the thing. I looked at the guy, and because the guy was just like, hey, because I go in there all the time, so the guy that works there, him and his wife know me by name,
Jesus.
no matter what wig I'm wearing. And I walked in, and well, how do you think I got all the posters on my walls? Dude?
I know.
So I walked in, and they were just like, oh hey, we have some new posters in the back. I'm like, oh, cool, thanks. And so I went back and like to scroll through the
Shepherd.
posters, they want you to like either sanitize, or if you don't like the hand sanitizer, it's like, hey, put on like a rubber glove to touch it, so then they don't have to keep sanitizing the fucking posters, which I'm like, bet, alright, whatever. I'm looking, I'm like, fuck, this is a Breath of the Wild poster.
Nice.
So I grabbed it, and then he was like, hey, we have more Legend of Zelda stuff. And I was like, I've only ever played this one. He's like, who cares? I'm like,
who cares? You can buy things from me.
and so I walked over, and there's this one. It's not tall. It's only maybe like 8 inches tall, but it's like 6
Shepherd,
feet
what are you
wide.
doing?
It's like 6 feet long. It's super long, and it's he said it's from the Ocarina of Time. Like it's like all these little like things for like little. It's super fucking cute. And then I got another one that's a poster from I forget the game. It's when hold on, he
Take
said
your
it, and
time.
I looked.
Nick, not Nick. Shepherd and I would definitely be able to guess it. Nick might. He's got some Zelda experience.
Yeah.
I think it's
Majora's Mask.
Majora's Mask.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Shepherd's favorite. So
I kept trying to say my brain was saying Majora's Mask, and I'm like, no,
Majora's
no,
Mask. Yeah, Toby's Mask.
And so I got one of those, which is really cool. And then I looked at the prices of them and like, that's a lot of money, and I can't afford that right now because I did a commission, and I was like, oh cool.
Dude,
I
I
can
love
buy
these.
stuff other than ramen. And so I was like,
I love these.
I'm gonna put these back. And the guy saw me like going to put them back. Meanwhile, my friend like is an accountant, so she was just loaded up on shit. And I went to put them back. He's like, oh, what are you putting? I'm like, I don't have enough money. And he just went, you're in here all the time. Whatever you get, he's like 75% off the full sale.
Wow, that guy's just like, I gotta make the money for COVID.
And I stared at him, and I'm like, why? And he's just like, you're in here almost every Sunday. I'm like,
Let me. Oh.
fair. So I got those 3 posters, which I'm gonna put up on my wall. And there was, what else did I fucking buy? Hold on. Oh, I got they had My Hero Academia pins, and I love pins, but like it's like when I buy them, it's like I don't know what I'm gonna do with them because I have a purse. I don't have like those cool backpacks that people put all their pins in. But there was a stain, and I'm like, oh. So I bought a stain pin. And he's like, do you know how long that's been there? He's like, do you know how many people don't like stain? He's like, people buy like the Deku, the Bakugo, the Kirishima. He's like, nobody buys the stain pin. I'm like, I love Stain. He's my favorite villain for obvious reasons.
He's not even a villain. He's just an anti-hero.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's
give me
visually
this bauble bitch.
And so I was like, I want that. And he's just like, all right, cool. And so basically everything that
Caco
should have
demon
been
model, rage
altogether,
guy?
everything should have been, I think, like $120. But I got everything for 30.
That's a pretty good deal.
So I was like, ooh, hoo, hoo. And then he's like, well, that's just
Oh,
means
no!
you have to come back next
Oh, my
Sunday.
fucking
He's like,
knees!
and you're not gonna get a discount. I'm like, fair. I don't deserve a discount after you gave me 75% off the total sale.
That's a cool
Oh,
dude.
then I left my cookies in the car.
Whenever you get a chance, you should send the poster pictures to Shepard, because he's like the big Zelda boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I left my cookies in the car.
Red.
They had these cookies because everything that gets from Japan. That's why everything's expensive there. It's like you have to pay the Japanese people, and they also need to get paid.
You have to pay the Japanese people.
And the best part is because we asked like, how do you pick what you get, and they're like, we don't. Japan just sends us what they want us to sell.
That seems unusual.
I'm like, oh, because I
How the
asked,
fuck?
I asked him all the time. I was like, hey, do you have? I don't talk to him a lot when I go in there. It's more like, hey, how you doing? But I was like, 3 times I've asked him questions like, do you have anything Castlevania related? And he went, gonna be honest, not a lot of people make Castlevania merchandise. And I'm like, fair, like the show. And I'm like, fair.
Maybe I could have jumped that.
And then I was like, hey, do you have Violet Evergarden stuff? And he was just like, that's another show where, despite a lot of people liking it, they never made merch for it. I'm like, okay, fair. And then because you mentioned it, I was like, hey, do you know how to get a hold of cells from...
From anime.
old anime, and he kind of looked at me. He's like, I do. I'm like, could you perhaps tell me how much it would be for me to get one for you guys? And he's like, it depends on what you want.
Yeah, like, that's hard. Why are you asking this man this?
And I told him that stupid anime movie that you talked about the other day.
Vampire Hunter D, Bloodlust.
Yeah. Yeah. And which, like, I didn't know the name. I had to describe it to him, and he got it instantly. I'm like, it's like from the 80s or 90s, vampire with a big hat, not Helsing. He's like, okay. And he's like, the vampire with a big hat, not Helsing, helped. And he looked up on his system, and he was just like, I get you one for $500. I just looked at him, and I was just like, I'll think about it. I didn't want to say no, and then he's like, why the fuck do you want to sell? He's like, nobody really wants those anymore except for, like, I'm like, my boyfriend said, like, it'd be cool if he could have one at some point in his life.
Yeah, I would love to own cells of specific anime that I liked. Like, if somebody told me,
and, like,
hey,
here's the thing,
I can get you a Gankutsuo cell, cool.
The cell, I'll ask him, the cell that he could get me from that movie was, like, the main character about to get on the back of a horse.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
The fuck is a cell? Oh my god. Am I gonna have to do this for real? Like,
it's essentially like when back in the day when they used to make anime like by hand, like they had to draw it on paper and then animate it on the paper.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like,
I'm actually just blind.
Old school anime, you can buy those individual sheets. Like, that's all it is. You're essentially buying the original copy of that. And then that's why they're so expensive, because you're only getting, like, you're gonna be the only one who has that. Apparently, it used to be really big. It's not super big anymore, but he said nowadays people are like...
Because nobody animates traditionally anymore.
People are slowly starting to get back into them, but they're doing the thing where it's like, oh, since people are getting back into it, we're gonna buy them while they're kind of cheap, and then up the price when they resell them.
AKA what happened to Pokemon.
Yeah.
Where everybody was like, here are a bunch of Pokemon cards. Cool, I'm now going to charge you $75,000 for a Pikachu.
There is a security station nearby.
Shepard, I'm gonna make you feel old. One of the first anime, and I think maybe one of the only anime that you've ever bought, was that copy of Gankutsuo.
I have a bit of anime now.
So, you know that copy of Gankutsuo you have?
Yeah.
That's still in production.
Wow.
That, or they only have that as stock, right? Like, they haven't gotten rid of the stock of those DVDs yet. But they haven't made a Blu-ray of it. Nobody's made a Blu-ray version of that Gankutsuo thing, so Funimation still sells that exact same one. Do you know when that went into production? That fucking anime went into production in 2004. Oh god, I'm getting frame rate problems.
Damn it.
Yeah, I was like, Gankutsuo is literally old enough to be called retro.
I love Gankutsuo, it's so good.
I think that's the only one that every person I show it to is like, this is a good anime.
It's old enough to be someone's dad.
Well, technically, in the sense that a 15-year-old can father a child.
Yes.
Like, it's not like it's like fucking MD Geist that you also own.
It's he's just
Dude, the MD Geist video that, or not video, the copy that you have makes me laugh so hard every time I remember Japanese and then you insisting it was a legitimate copy.
I could get you a cell from Gankutsuo.
What?
Do you want to know how much it is?
Too much. They're all going to be too much.
It is so much.
I assume probably because Gankutsuo had a lot of digital work in it too. So there might not be as many cells.
Nice.
An anime doesn't sound familiar. I mean, Gankutsuo is just, what if the Count of Monte Cristo was a sci-fi and very gay?
Oh god, and he's so fucking good looking.
He is literally, he's literally a space vampire.
The coolest thing is like, some of the stuff isn't even, like, it's like in most anime where it's like, okay, like here's that dude's jacket, it's a flat color. No, these fuckers like there's that dude's jacket, but let's put in a giant fucking
The textures behind
like a giant fucking and how they did it was it's like say like the gun like the animation itself was like an inch by an inch square. The texture that they made in the background was 8 by 8, so that way like whenever like they had to move anything, the texture moved. It's so fucking cool, man. Oh, it's so cool.
Come on, fucking let me
more
up.
anime needs to be animated that way.
More anime needs to just be animated well. Yeah. Too many shows look like shit nowadays.
Like I said, if they could bring the detailed of old 80s and 90s anime, bring the smoothness of today's anime, I'd be content. I'd be like, this is cool.
Did you see the, like, either of you, have you seen the trailer for the new, Studio Ghibli movie?
No.
It's another Ghibli movie made by Goro, not by Hayao. And as a result of that, everybody's just like, oh no, I hope it's not bad like Goro's other movie.
Give me an old anime that you would be...
I feel so out of touch, so this is what explaining Warhammer to my mom feels like.
There's an original, you can get an original, this doesn't appeal to you guys, because you guys don't like Disney that much. At least I'm assuming Shepard doesn't. But you can get a cell from Aladdin.
I referenced that yesterday.
1990 Rare Disney Aladdin Jafar original, and it's $750 fucking dollars.
Yeah. Remember when Donald Trump wanted to bomb Agrabah?
The fact that you went like ASMR for that made it really good. Just because Tucker mentioned it, guess what the announcement was for today for Warhammer, Shepard?
Chuck.
They announced that there is going to be a big, huge-ass box that you can buy with special models of the Death Guard.
Sweat.
So, you know, you don't have the money to spend on it, unfortunately.
I could get you a cell from Akira.
I
dude, a cell from Akira would be sick.
It's $80.
What? Why? That's like one of the biggest classic anime.
Because here's the thing, it's not the finish, it's just a sketch.
That doesn't change anything.
It's a new listing. It's been up for 30 minutes. It's literally been up for 30 minutes.
I almost feel like it's a scam.
Probably, but it looks cool.
Scamaz.
I could get you a cell from Dark Side Blue. Don't know what that is. Vampire Hunter D.
The original
that's the one
or Bloodlust?
It just says a Vampire Hunter D OVA.
Oh, okay.
And it's $499.
Yeah, these are all things that I would recommend you never buy me. Like, I would appreciate them, but at the same time, it's like, ugh. I'm sorry.
I loved Mushishi. Mushishi was a really good anime.
I don't know. Did you watch that one, Shepard?
Nah.
Mushishi
It's really
is really
chill.
good, actually.
Magic Knight Ray.
Magic Knight Ray Earth. Fucking god, I hate Ray Earth. Ray Earth is a Clamp anime. And like the only thing that I like that's Clamp is like Code Geass, and it's not even because it's Clamp, it's because it's Sunrise.
Yeah.
I hate Clamp so much. I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't, but like
You're
I
so
really
full of hate
dislike
and anger.
I am.
And hateful
Can I help
anger.
you?
Not so much anger, but a lot of hate.
But what about hateful anger?
I feel so lost. I just wanted to get that secret, and I don't know where it is.
Like we're all kind of lost in our own way.
That's not wrong.
Wow.
It's definitely getting a bit philosophic.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see outside the game.
Oh no!
Can you do me a favor, Noid?
What's that?
I could get a cell from Castle in the Sky.
I watched that again recently with Amber. Well, I watched bits of it. It's pretty good.
I could get
Very,
you.
what?
I could get you an original Evangelion cell.
That'd be pretty good too.
Jelly
Honestly.
lion.
What is can somebody
Evans
do me
Jelly
a favor
Lions, yeah.
and do the
Hanger.
configuration? What is 2,800 euros to American money?
That's a
Tucker,
lot of that's
you're
a
right.
lot of money. That's a lot of money.
Also, perhaps we're hangry.
Ah!
Angry,
It's
anger.
$408.48.
Fuck, dude.
I might have exploded.
this is like This is like an actual like. I could get you an original JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stardust Crusaders OVA anime cell.
No, don't do
Jojo.
that. Don't do that.
Jojo.
The JoJo's OVA is terrifying. I hate it.
I'm a BAFK for a sec. Gotta get some water.
I thought that was going to be something else you'd say entirely, and I was
See,
gonna be
I don't know who needs to hear this, but drink lots of water and moisturize your feet, King.
Your feet?
Alright, one sec.
Yeah, you go get your drink.
I don't know what Final Yamato is, but I could give you that.
I'm sorry, you
Sounds
said
like a
Yamato?
sex move.
I could get you the original Yu Yu Hakusho vintage anime poster.
Yu Yu Hakusho's alright. I'm not the biggest fan.
Let's look at cells.
Ow!
Wow.
Look up Gundam cells. Yeah, if you could get like 0079, Zeta Gundam, any of that, that'd be cool. Don't do it though. Like for real, don't do
Sailor
this.
Moon.
Yeah, you could totally get Sailor Moon cells.
Oh, I love Sailor Moon stuff. I love it. Oh, I could get you original Lupin 3 vintage anime cell.
I'm like the weirdest Lupin fan because I'm the most casual Lupin fan. Like, other people that are into fucking Lupin are just like super into it, and I'm just like, yeah, it's like pretty fun series, man. Is it possible to be a fake anime fan for things like that?
Yeah, 100%. Because like, there are anime where it's like, I forget that I'm a fan until somebody brings it up, and I'm like, oh yeah, I did watch that and I enjoyed it. But I'm like, it's not like how I am with My Hero Academia, where I have like, I have 22 posters in my apartment.
Macadamia is like your new Nart.
Yeah. But it's actually good so far, and I'm reading the manga, and the manga is depressed because several characters that I like are getting the shit kicked out of them, and I've cried a lot. So
Yeah, it's a mix.
Hunter x Hunter, no one cares. I hate Hunter x Hunter.
Holy shit, I've now realized I only actually like a few anime. Yeah, welcome to my life. I've watched so many anime, and most of them I'd rate like off, 1 out of 3.
I have a feeling, like, here's the thing, if I ever bought you, say I bought you a cell and I spent more than $1,000 on it, it would turn into, like, an heirloom for our family.
No, I would tell my kids, like, when I'm dead, you can fucking sell it for as much as you can. Like, fucking go full Robin Williams with my Warhammer when I die and just give them to, like, somebody who likes them.
So the Castle in the Sky one that I really want is the equivalent of 10 grand USD.
Yeah, like, well, you're looking at Studio Ghibli, which are, like, Disney-level famous.
The Sailor Moon, what is the equivalent? What's 750 euros to dollars? So
That's not
essentially
too far off.
$1,000 for a cell for Sailor Moon.
And here's the thing. I don't think that that's that bad if you have money. But, like, if you're like us, it's like, don't do that. Well, you know what? If you're like me and you can, don't do it still. Because it's better to hold on to that money.
If that's, I mean, to me, it's like, if that's a thing that you'd like, I'm gonna save up for, I see nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, like, if you're like, I'm not going to spend a couple of paychecks so I can buy a cell, sure. Like, that's fine. You're being responsible about it. Oh, no!
Here's the thing. Give me an anime that you really like, and I'll see if this place has a cell of
Oh,
it.
wait, we're here. Things have gotten crazy. An anime I really like?
Like, a cell that you could, if you could get it.
Either look up just any Gundam if it's Zeta Gundam or 0079 or Char's
Hold on.
counterattack.
Okay, shut up. I didn't mean that to be rude. It's just shut up. I can get you original After War Gundam X. I don't know what that means.
Oh, crossbone. Fuck off.
After War Gundam X. After War.
Ah! 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 I don't know what happened to me.
Turn a Gundam?
Gundam
What?
X? The one with the solar panels on its back? Yeah.
Turn a Gundam? I don't know what turn a Gundam.
Turn A.
Oh, turn A.
Turn A, turn. Turn A, turn.
Okay, so
Turn
there's a couple
A.
here, and they're surprisingly not that expensive. They're essentially like 400
Turn A
bucks.
Gundam's incredibly unpopular.
Well, it's not letting
I
you,
love
like-
it. I think Turn A's great.
What's another anime besides Gundam?
If we're, I'm gonna keep in the mecha genre right now because I'm curious. Escaflowne.
How do you spell that? What's the first letter? Okay, that's all I care about. They do not have it.
Okay. All the fangirls probably bought it already. Because Escaflowne was about a girl and multiple boys. See Macross? Yeah, look at Macross just as a joke. I'm not super into Macross myself, I'm curious. Like, it's not that Macross is bad, I just don't
They
have
do not
the
have
desire
it.
to watch it. Okay.
And here's the
Macross
thing,
is
I
very
trust
popular.
this. I trust this place because it's like they actually have like their certificates.
I don't know any anime I really like, but that might just be me forgetting. I mean, like, there's probably one or so shows, but that's about it.
Give me something else.
I will when I'm not dying.
I tried to look for Count of Monte Cristo, nothing. Crisco? Oh my god.
Crisco. Yeah, the count
say
of
that-
getting real greasy.
I do that every time.
I will say, I like the concept of the Count of Monte Cristo.
Crisco.
Like, I haven't watched anime in over a year. That doesn't really mean much. Like, there's times I've gone without watching anime for a long period of time.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh, let's look at Akira, because you like Akira, right?
Yeah, Akira's a classic. It's just also one of those ones that's usually going to cost a lot.
They have all sold out,
You
yep.
want to become famous? I actually want to ban you.
Oh, does someone come in the chat?
It's a robot.
Here's the thing. I'm just gonna read, instead of you telling me,
Yeah.
I'm gonna read down this list in alphabetical order, and if something piques your interest,
I'm actually
you tell
just,
me.
yeah, like, I just want to know the names.
Yeah, okay. So we're gonna start
That
with
is
A
an anime
here.
girl.
My goddess.
I
Akira.
hate that.
Akuma-kun, Ashita no Joe?
Oh, Ashita no Jo. Yeah.
Ashita,
Boxing anime.
Astro Boy, Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan?
Yeah, some of their stuff they do is hand-drawn.
I was gonna say, because a lot of that's digital. Like,
Yeah,
really
some of this-
digital.
Some of the scenes they do are hand-drawn.
Okay.
Baby and Me, Battle Athletes, Battle Ball, I can't
Fuck.
pronounce that B one, Blackjack, Blue Comet, Blue Seed, Blue Sonic, Bomberman, Brain Powered, Brave Police J. Decker, Break Age Burn Up XS.
I'm actually really surprised about a lot of these.
Tell me if there's one you want me to look through.
No,
tell
like,
me.
these aren't names that I necessarily like. I'm just surprised somebody's selling these.
Captain
Jay
Suba,
Decker. Yeah, that's
Suba?
surprising.
Tsubasa.
Tsubasa.
Cardcaptor Sakura.
Take a look
Castle-
at Card Captors. It's one of the few clamp that I don't hate.
They are not that expensive. They're about 500 bucks.
Okay.
So angry.
Castle in the Sky. I gotta look at it. Oh,
Are you hangry,
there's
Shepard?
one for 20 grand.
Oh yeah, of course, sir. There's you don't understand. Sell for so much. Sell for so much.
A City Hunter, Code Geass.
What?
Oh, I
City
got-
Hunter.
Cowboy Bebop. Okay, City Hunter.
City Hunter and
Ooh.
Cowboy Bebop.
I could get you. The City Hunter ones actually aren't that. Tyler, there's one for 60 bucks that I could get you.
What?
Punched into pieces.
Why is there a City Hunter one that's only 60 bucks?
It's of a woman. With
Okay,
like,
that's a bit creepy.
it's of a woman with long, pretty black hair.
That's
It
so
is-
many
Sorry,
characters. You know
Pasta.
what? It's probably just because it's not an important scene.
Yeah, because it's not a scene. It's right now, like literally,
Just-
these are just
Just
like
like
head
link me
stills.
some of these.
I will later. Cowboy Bebop,
Yeah, go into Bebop. I need that.
$4,000.
Yeah, that's about right.
Cowboy Bebop, because it's a movie, right? Or is
No,
it a
Cowboy
series?
Bebop is a 26 episode show of which only 4 episodes of plot exist, and then a movie.
Maybe we should watch that sometime. Anyway,
Yeah,
Cutie
you-
Honey,
you actually-
Cyborg.
Cutie Honey?
Yeah, Cutie Honey. Cyborg, Kuro-chan, Cybuster, and Captain Future.
Okay.
Knack paddywhack, give a dog a
Going
bone.
with the
I hate
D's.
that I
Da
know
da da.
most of these.
Detective Conan.
Yep.
Dokiri Doctor.
Okay.
Dr. Slump, Dragon Ball, Dragon Quest.
Yep. That all makes sense.
I want to see how much a Dragon Ball one is. We're gonna look away from that.
I
Too
mean, Dragon
much.
Ball's too much. Yeah.
El Hazard,
Okay.
Fist of the North Star.
I don't even
Uh,
want to look into that. That would be too much.
Let's look at it for giggles, for shits and giggles. Holy shit. Yep, we're gonna look away from
Rachel
that.
used to not be into Bebop because she thought that it was like kind of like not ugly, but like she has a hard time with old anime, as we've discussed.
I don't have a hard time with old anime
Disagree.
because there are some old anime that I like. It's how smooth is the animation.
Fuck, I missed one.
And by looking at stills of Cowboy Bebop, I was like, it's gonna have clunky animation. And then you showed me a clip, and I'm like, oh wow, the animation's actually very smooth.
If you wanna be like just depressed about how good artists can be, the intro to Cowboy Bebop's anime
That's what you sent me.
is well, I just learned this. The intro to Cowboy Bebop's anime, like their movie, is so well drawn that it was assumed to be rotoscoped for the last 20 years, and it isn't.
You sent me a couple openings, and then you sent me the fight of him and the chick in the hallway.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh wow, the animation's actually beautifully smooth. We can watch this.
Oh yeah, of
Because-
course, man.
I'm gonna
That's one of the
Out
things
here,
when Sunrise puts
old
money into
anime-
shit, it's just money.
old
That's what I
anime
mean,
to
it's
me.
fun, yeah,
Old
it's
anime
fun.
to me, I'm assuming is going to be how clunky Dragon Ball is.
No, Dragon Ball is because it was a comedy.
Yeah, but that's. I'm not saying that Dragon Ball is clunky, and that's. I don't like Dragon Ball because the art style's shit. But I'm saying like
That's a take.
how clunky and how awkward the movements are in Dragon Ball. That's what I assume all old anime is. And then
Oh,
you
God,
opened
no.
my eyes to like look at how pretty Cowboy Bebop is. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh
Really
wow.
changed your life.
Meanwhile, I
Uh,
convinced Shepard to watch the original Gundam, and we were talking
They
about
have-
it when we were kids, and he's like, dude, the story's really good, but sometimes the Gundam looks like it's made of spaghetti.
So Full Metal Alchemist is one. Futari Daka. I don't know what the hell that is.
I'm sorry,
Futari Daka.
I don't recognize that one, but there's a chance I might know it.
Oh, I can't pronounce a lot of these G names. Gamera, I'm assuming. Gonba Fly High. Gasaraki. GGG no Kirito. Generator Gall. Ghost in the Shell. It's like a Ghost in the Shell.
Nice.
There's so
there
many
is
Ghosts in
nothing
the Shells,
available.
too.
There is nothing available of Ghost in the Shell. I lost my spot on the last. Ghost Sweeper Mikami? Mikami.
Yeah.
Giant Gorg. God Mars. Gokudo. Golgo 13.
Oh, interesting.
Grave of the Fireflies. Gundam. You
Grave
like the
of
Gundam
Fireflies
already.
is just the saddest.
I cried so much. Okay. High Step June. Hatsune Miku. Oh my god, I need to.
Yeah, you should just for the sake of it.
There's nothing available. Yeah, it
Why
makes
can't
sense.
why can't I get over there? There we
Hunter
go.
x Hunter. Idol, Angel, Yokosu. Oh, I'm not even. No one cares. JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Let's see all of the ones they have for JoJo's. Just. Huh. Okay, there's some options here. Oh, it looks so different than. Oh, it's the OVAs. That's why.
Yeah, the OVA was produced a long time ago, and it looks fucking jacked up.
It's very strange.
It's weird seeing like the old versions of the characters. Also, yeah, Akira Toriyama influenced an entire generation of artists and manga artists in general. And he is not great at art. Like, here's the thing, I don't disagree that Dragon Ball's art is kind of sometimes, But
Oh, is
some
someone
of
in there
the,
getting their
some of the
dicks in a
characters are
wad because I
really
said
good.
that Dragon Ball's ugly?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
It's just,
'Cause I was-
it's easy being, like,
I was gonna tell you, get fucked.
contrarian. But no, like, Dragon Ball has some of, like, the strongest character designs and some of the weakest character designs.
It just is animated clunky. Have you ever, you know when you play a game, you're like, this is a pretty game, but then you swing your sword and you're like, these movements are clunky? That's
Well,
what Dragon Ball is like.
A big part of the reason for that for Dragon Ball in the old days was because they had to fill time.
Yeah, so, Lost Universe, Lupin 3, Magical Taluto, Mashin Hero Waturu, Mecha, just says Mecha.
Wow, you just stabbed that thing in the head.
I did. I'll do it to you
Luka
too if you aren't
Paradise.
careful.
Oh, fuck.
Naruto! Oh, they're all gonna be sold.
Oh, well, yeah, like, Naruto used
Yeah.
to be hand animated.
Naruto, Natsu no Kobura?
Like, I'm gonna be honest, if you were like, here's a Naruto one, and it was just like that cell of Zabuza dying, I would be pretty happy with that one.
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Jelly Lion.
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay,
Not you.
alright.
Let's look at Neon Genesis. Ooh,
Yeah?
these are really expensive.
Yeah, it's almost like it's a classic,
Gendo
known
Akari.
for its well-animated fight scenes and shit.
You can get one of just Akira, or not Akira. The Shinji. Is that the Shinji is the main guy?
Yeah, Shinji.
You
How
you can
does
get
that
a
come?
you can get a one of Akira, and it's just him looking very scared.
I mean, Shinji looking scared is about a third of that series, so I get that there's probably a lot of cheap ones of Shinji just looking like he's pissing himself.
So that's why. Okay, so you can't have more than one name clicked, or it's assuming you're trying to look for like a crossover or something.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So there is one for Kiki's Delivery Service, and it's 10 grand. So we're gonna close that.
Again, you're looking at, like, the Disney equivalent of Japan. That's mostly what I
where
remember
the-
Shinji.
Let's go to the O's. One Piece.
Oh.
Only yesterday. Studio Ghibli. Only you. Something I can't pronounce. Phoenix 2772. Bowden? Botan? Botan?
Oh, Voltum. Yeah. No, that's a good... That's
It's
really cool.
It's Photon.
Oh, sorry, I was misunderstanding.
That's why I said Photon, because it's PH.
Okay, I'm gonna go get this thing.
Pink Water Bandit.
Oh god. hold on.
Pokemon. Pompoko.
My shit
Ponyo.
my shit is fucking up.
Pretty Sammy. Princess Knight. Princess Mononoke. Oh, I don't even want to know how much the Princess Mononoke one would be. Are there any Qs? Queen Emeraldas. Whatever. Rama. 1/2.
Yeah, Ranma would also cost a fortune because it's a classic.
Let's look at it. You're looking at about $500.
Okay, I mean, it was a long-running series, so...
You're looking at about $500. Let's close.
Let's get a ring face. Thank you.
Revolutionary Go Altina.
Girl Utena. That's the one that Pearl was stolen from.
Oh, that's really pretty. Look
There's
at
so
it.
many
You
classics
have
I've never seen. I mean, yeah, most people don't know, like, actually classic series anymore. Like,
Oh, you can get the one that I'm assuming Pearl is actually based off of.
the like, her doing the thrust attack.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's,
that frame
it's
must
six-
have lasted...
It's $6,000.
I was gonna say, that frame lasted for so long, so, like, that's one still they just moved.
Sailor Moon. Oh, I might buy a Sailor Moon still because I can get one for $300.
Meat wallet.
So
Is
there's
that what you
Sailor
call your
Moons,
vagina shepherd?
Yes.
Sherlock Hound,
no.
Shonen Ashibe, Slam Dunk, Slayers, Sora
Slayers.
High. Do you want me to look at Slayers?
You don't need to look at it for me,
I
but
clicked it anyway. There's
Purple-headed yogurt.
you're looking at about $100.
that sounds about right. Slayers is like one of those ones where it's like a beloved classic, but nobody really buys the merch for Slayers.
Space Battleship Yamato.
That would be
Space...
a thing that I would say is great, but also is a nick, because it's all going to be like spaceships.
You can get one for about $200.
That sounds right.
Space Battleship Yamato, Space Cobra, Speed Racer X, Stars of the Giant,
Fucking
Street Fighter.
I'm only a year younger than Rachel. You think that means anything?
Tales of Earthsea?
That's
Tales of
that's the bad one.
Tales of Earthsea?
That's that's the not good like sort of
Tekkaman, Tekkaman Blade? Tekkaman Blade?
Tekkaman Blade.
The Brave Express Might Gain. The Brave series. Tokyo Godfathers. Are you playing with your bird?
That would cost a fortune, I guarantee.
What, Tokyo Godfathers?
Yeah, Tokyo Godfathers is a modern classic, and it's not even modern anymore. It's
There is
actually
none
retro now.
available.
Oh
There are none
yeah, that
available.
would be bought out immediately. It's a Satoshi Kon film.
Ultraman.
Those would all get bought out.
Yatsura?
Oh, Urusei Yatsura. Give that a click just because I'm interested.
You can get one for about, and it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It comes with like 10 little tiny ones, like little
Okay.
ones in one. You can get them for about 300. You're looking at a, oh, it's this chick.
Yeah, it's the original like romance comedy sexy anime. Like
You're looking at about no more than $500.
that sounds about right. Most people don't care about Urusei Yatsura anymore, aside from the fact of like seeing her on
I don't
City
know, I might-
Pop YouTube videos.
I don't know. I might draw lewd art of her because she's kind of cool looking.
Oh, well, like it's a classic series. I just am not a huge fan of the genre, right?
Vampire Princess Miyu? Virtua
Okay.
Fighter Votoms? Is that the one we were talking about before?
Voltums, yeah, that's the one I was
There is
thinking.
nothing available.
That makes sense. That was a like up there with Gundam, but forgotten
When
franchise.
when Marnie was there, Whispers of
Sorry,
the
are you
Heart.
guys like invincible right now?
You're under arrest. Yu Yu Yakusho. Z-Mind. Now we're done. There's nothing available. There's nothing else. Let's see, what else you can get?
Ow, problems occurring. Oh god,
What are these
I'm dead.
what are lucky bags
I'm
called?
so fucking bad. You have to realize, like, Rachel doesn't actually know as much anime as you're thinking, by the way, Tucker. Like, I'm definitely the knowledge base for this.